Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the How to Build series where we're going through every single champion in the game, rare and above, and I'm putting together a quick reference guide for newer players, beginner level players who just feel like they need a little guidance with a particular champ. So I won't be getting into masteries and in-game stuff because it gets a little convoluted and specific later in the game based on how you want to use someone. So just going to talk about generally what to do with them. So let's jump into it real quick with Sentinel. Now he is an HP champ in the Barbarian faction. He has nice base HP, decent enough base attack for an HP champ. Same with defense. Base speed is low. Yeah, there's no getting around that. Base speed is low, low, low. But he does have 10 accuracy in his base stats, which you don't see a ton. So that's kind of interesting. Let's look at his kit and see what he's got going on. Attacks one enemy, 60% chance of provoking. If the attack is critical. So this I'm not a big fan of, to be honest. One, because it has to crit to even have a percentage of a chance to then roll accuracy to land. So I feel like it's going to be pretty hard to rely on unless you're able to stack a bunch of crit rate on this dude. And generally I tell players earlier in the game, don't worry about crit rate right out of the gate. It's a little bit harder to gear for because it automatically incorporates two other stats that you kind of need to look at in crit rate and crit damage. And earlier in the game, you can do decent damage without it. So here, if you want to land this provoke, if that's why you want to use him, you're going to have to put some crit rate on him right out of the gate. But even then, it crits, and then it still only has... Granted, it's, for some reason, an 85% chance skilled up. So that's a pretty good chance, but again, he's still got a crit, then it's still got a proc, then you still got to win your accuracy roll. So, and it scales on attack and defense, and he's an HP champ. Now granted, they gave him decent attack and defense in addition to the nice base HP, but I just feel like there's a lot to unload here in this skill. And there's probably, I don't know what the rest of his kit is yet. I don't want to talk too bad about him yet, but I feel like there's probably going to be better options than Sentinel based on this first skill. Second skill is an AoE attack. Has a 50% chance of placing a 25% decrease attack debuff for 2 turns and a heal reduction. So it's an attack break and a heal reduction in the same skill that scales on attack. And I mean, I guess in the Spirit Keep this is okay, but again, he's just not bringing a lot to a fight. His passive heals this champion by 10% at the start of each turn. This heal can be critical. Now, why it bothers to say at the start of each turn, but then say it has a 2-turn cooldown is strange to me. If this passive procced every turn, if this had no cooldown, I would say that's pretty cool. I still don't know if it's enough to make me think that he's worth using. I think there's probably going to be better options than Sentinel, but that is not what this video is about. The video is about how to build him. So let's talk about how to build him and how to use him if you want to. He is going to need accuracy. I guess he's going to need crit rate because you want this provoke to land. And again, you're going to want... He's very debuff heavy, so maybe that's why they gave him the base accuracy. So you're going to want accuracy. If you want the provoke to land, you're going to need crit rate. You're going to need speed because his base speed is low. And if he's not getting turns, there's not much of a reason to have him around. And then he's an HP champ, so he's got good base HP, so you want to scale that up to make him survivable. And then his attack scales off attack and defense. So he needs HP, attack, defense, speed, crit rate, and accuracy. So pick a set. Any of those sets. Wow, this dude is a little bit ridiculous. He's probably the most stat hungry champ I've seen in the game so far, for very little payoff, mind you. I think you're almost going to have to put him on a speed set, and you're going to have to put him on a crit rate set if you want the provoke to land. So probably like... let me take that back on the speed set. Probably an HP set with speed boots, regardless of the set. HP set, accuracy set, crit rate set is probably going to be the way to go. I think you're just going to have to ignore wanting him to do damage. So probably HP set, crit rate set, accuracy set. Try to find speed as a main stat on your boots. Try to find crit rate as a main stat on your gloves. And then I guess try to find... You can pick HP percentage, attack percentage, or defense percentage as a main stat on the armor. Whatever one you would like to do. If you want to just make him tanky and not care how much damage he does, make it HP. If you want to try to scale his damage up a little bit, make it attack or defense. But that would be what I would recommend doing on him. Again, he's very stat hungry. HP, attack, defense, speed, crit rate, and accuracy are the stats you're going to be looking for in your subs. And as far as where to use him, I mean, Spirit Keep, heal reduction is always nice. The attack break is a nice bonus. The provoke isn't going to do you a ton of good. I guess in campaign, the AoE attack break on the waves would reduce the damage that your team has taken a bit, as well as in the boss stages. And I guess early game arena, the attack break would be nice, and the provoke could get aggravating if you've got enough crit rate on him for it to land. So, you know, those are a couple places you could use him if you wanted to use him. It's a shame he looks cool. I guess there's some potential in there. It's not that he's terrible. Don't get me wrong. I don't think he's terrible. I just think he requires a lot of effort. More so than other champs that may do similar things that are easier to build. So I think my rating for him overall, incorporating his usefulness for where you'd use him and how difficult he is to build and the synergy of his kit, I just think he's below average. I think 4, 3.5, 4. He does have some nice stuff going on. The attack break and heal reduction is useful in a few places, but I still think he's just too hard to build to even be average. So I think 4 is probably a safe bet for him. If you have any questions, drop them below. If you have comments on him, maybe you're seeing something, maybe you're getting something out of him that I'm missing. Maybe I'm missing something here. I'd be happy to hear what that is. Maybe you think he's great and you're getting a lot of use out of him. Share that with us. You know, more information the better. That's going to wrap it up for Sentinel. I appreciate you watching. I do hope it was helpful, even though it wasn't the most exciting one we've done so far. If you want to try to catch me on Twitch, I stream at twitch.tv/JGigs, and that'll do it. So again, appreciate you watching, hope it helped, and I'll see you guys in the next one.